just 100% today, Leo.
Wow, what a day, I'll tell you it was today. Oh, my God. Thank God the snow is over. Wow, we think so.
Yeah, we got to watch out for Tuesday.
Yeah, we don't know if it's going to be over. We might get another storm coming up. We don't know yet, but hopefully, hey, I got the shovel, I got the salt, I got everything ready, so we don't have to worry about it. No shoveling.
No shoveling, no
for you.
broom, nothing.
That's
I
right.
let those young men do it over there.
Yeah, that's right. Now listen, Leon, what about what's going on with, let's talk about some of the topics, the hot topics for tonight.
Okay.
One of the hot topics is, what do you think about that missing airplane?
You know, I personally, I think Bigfoot stole it.
Bigfoot?
Yeah, because
Well, that's the first time I heard that one.
They've been running a show on TV about life up in Appalachia. They said they've seen more monsters there than anywhere else.
Oh yeah, well I've seen that same show too.
But they got aliens. They got
lot of people.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, flying elephants, everything. But listen, I don't know about Bigfoot. That was a pretty big plane. All right, that was a pretty big plane.
Yeah, well, Bigfoot's a pretty big guy.
I don't know. You know. You know what? Let's see what happens. Hopefully they'll find some of it, a part of it, or something. We don't know. We'll see what happens.
They'll find that black box that's actually orange.
Did you know that black box is actually orange?
I just said that.
That's good. Oh, I didn't realize that one. Yeah, that's good. All right. You know what? I just hope it didn't land in Area 51 because nobody will ever find it.
Yeah, you know how that is.
Yeah. What was that?
You know how that is.
You okay?
You know, Leo, I
What?
got a remark here.
What's the matter?
We have been through a hurricane,
Yeah.
a fire,
Yeah.
and people keep asking me, what's the future of Seaside? We have a man here tonight who has all the answers.
We do. He's coming up. We have our Seaside spokesperson that's going to be here tonight. He's got a lot of interesting information that there's going to be a lot of answers. He's going to be able to answer a lot of answers that anybody has. There's a lot of things that I didn't even know about that it's going to be a proposal for the town. And I'm sure he's going to be able to talk more about it. And he's going to be, I wish that some people could call in and ask some questions. That would be really cool. But too bad we're not live yet. Okay, my next guest I want to introduce is he's got a great presentation going for Seaside. He's well known in the town. He's got a lot of proposals that he wants to do for the town. And he's going to show them and share them here on Bippy's Corner. I want to introduce now Barry Dukas. Barry, how are you today? Oh, give Barry the microphone. All right, Barry. Listen, we got you're going to tell us what you're going to be doing for us tonight.
We have an exciting night tonight. We're going to be showing you the proposals that's going to be happening on the boardwalk, which everybody's been asking so desperately to get. And we're going to be presenting it here tonight.
Wow. I'm excited to see that because you know what? There's a lot of what's going to happen? What kind of things?
We have a lot of exciting things happening. The new Carousel Mall, the new Cranberry Mall.
Now, this is the stuff that had burnt down, the part of the boardwalk that's burnt down, and this is going to be what he's proposing for the new area, the new part of the boardwalk. Am I right?
Well, let me clarify this. On the south side is going to be the Carousel Mall. On the north side, it's going to be Cranberry and the new beautiful entertainment center that everybody's been being promised, which has also been in the newspapers.
Oh, okay. Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, let's get on with his proposal, and he's gonna show us everything about it from soup to nuts. Here we go. All right, Barry, you look great tonight, by the way. I just want to let you know that, okay? Barry's going to introduce his proposal to us here in Bippy's Corner, and about the Carousel Mall, Cranberry Mall, and so forth and so on. Barry, drum roll, please. You're on, Barry.
Okay, good evening. The people have been waiting very patiently to see all the proposals and everything that's been going on with Cranberry Mall and Carousel Mall and the Entertainment Center and the bus station. And tonight we're going to present that to you, the public, so you can see what is really going on behind the scenes that hasn't been told to you. So now, with no further ado, let's get you onto the maps. Alright, the first map you're looking at is the map before the fire. You notice that the boardwalk is divided into sections. The sections were developed in 1941 and it has been present even to this present day.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
No,
Now, this is before the fire.
this is before the fire. We are still in present day using the sections as they normally were, except in the new plans you're going to see the mergers. Let's show you what has happened and what is going on. In this section here, this is where the fire has occurred in double A, double B, double A. Also, you notice section R and this section of B are all burnt out in the fire.
That's the where the Funtown Pier.
Yes,
Okay.
Funtown Pier. Okay, double B here is Funtown Pier, and what you're looking at here.
No, this would be all the water. All this right here is the
Well,
water.
right down here would be your water. This is all
okay.
water down here where the
But
letters are.
This here is the pier, right there.
Right there. This is the casino
The
pier.
casino pier.
And this
Okay.
is Funtown Pier.
All right.
All 17 roads are stated up on the top.
Okay.
All right. Also notice that the letterings have their addresses. All the addresses are there.
Okay,
each
that's what
street.
the letter is. So the lettering is has a lot to do with like the locations. That's what he's trying to say, because these are actual specs right here. And the BB would be Seaside Park, Barry. Am I correct?
Yep.
So all like the BBs, the double letters over there on that side would be all
Seaside Park.
Seaside Park, and the single letters on this side is Seaside Heights, correct?
Now,
Okay.
also let's do the next part. If you're in the park, remember the boardwalk is called Promenade. If you're in the Heights, the boardwalk is called the Boardwalk.
Okay. All right.
Because
All right.
everybody's been asking us that question: why is one side called Promenade and one side is called Boardwalk? But that dates with the traditions date back from 1913.
Okay.
And
Well, the promenade is just a walkway. It doesn't have any kind of games or anything on it. Is that right?
right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now you notice as we're going to go into maps, you're going to notice that section R is going to merge with section A, and we'll get into that into the next map.
Okay. All right, Barry. Now, so this is coming up. Go ahead.
Okay, we're at map 2 now. Map 2 is now showing you the future design of what the south end of the boardwalk is going to look like. And you notice we have a new critter here from the original carousel design. This is now Carousel Mall. And you notice the design change from the original carousel to the new carousel. Also, you notice now that instead of having 16 buildings, we now have 6 buildings. Notice that Sawmill building is still part of the original traditional building of the 6. Also notice now that on the other sections they've been extended because now the parties are merging together. And now that makes up the 6 buildings. And if they did the 16, it would take longer than if they just took the 6 buildings.
So I'm assuming that this round circle right here is the carousel, right?
Yes, the carousel is coming from Europe and it has been already bought. Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the stores. These are like all the food concession stands right here.
Okay, notice the top part, which you're now looking at the west end according to the compass. This is all the arcade stands, and they're all 12 all together in the new design.
Mm-hmm.
Also notice that there are also safety walks in the new design, which wasn't in the original carousel design.
So now, just to stop you for a minute here, this right here is this the ocean?
Ocean right now is down here. Right?
Oh, that's the ocean. So this
Right.
this is the pier where the rides would be and stuff like that, right? We're not right here.
Right.
Okay, so this is still the pier right here, Funtown Pier.
Yeah, you're in Funtown.
And this is the carousel mall.
Right, and remember, the Funtown Pier by the DEP was permitted to extend its boardwalk.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
DEP did get the approval for the Funtown Pier to extend its.
Okay, now Barry, correct me if I'm wrong. This is just a proposal.
Right. This is a proposal, and this proposal states.
So has not been approved yet.
Right. There's still approvals going on, and there's still mergers going on with
Okay.
businesses. Because
Okay.
you got to remember, when you were dealing with 16 buildings, those 16 buildings now have merged into 6.
Okay.
Okay, and that's map 2.
Okay.
All right.
This is the explain what this is now.
Right now, you're looking at Carousel Mall.
This is the floor plans.
This is the exact floor plans you are looking at Carousel Mall. Notice also, even though it does not show the ocean, it will be extended 300 and some feet into the ocean. It is actually, the size of the building is 210 feet wide by 700 feet long. It will be one of the longest buildings on the boardwalk and will be the crown jewel of Seaside Heights. It also will become the main attraction of the boardwalk, attracting thousands of people each year. I'm very proud to present this design, and I'm very proud that the owners are letting us present this design. Also notice in Carousel Mall, some of the traditional places will be coming back. And also notice that in Carousel Mall, it is divided into 3 sections. Let's go over the 3 sections real quick so everybody understands what is being played out. And starting on the west side of the mall, we have the arcade section, which are the 12 arcade stands, which will play a major role to the entrance of the mall. Then we move into the beautiful carousel section, which we were talking about, the new carousel, which is coming from Europe. And that will be in the center of this part of the mall. And you notice then there's 2 other places on the north and south side. As we move from the carousel section into the food court, which is the biggest part of the mall, which also sits over the ocean at a certain part. Also, when you come on the south side of the mall, you're able to go into the Funtown Pier. Also, the design calls for that there are 16 concession stands in the food court, which will play the major role as part of the crown jewel.
Wow, that sounds like. And this is the carousel, the circle, right?
Right, and you notice the measurements there, the 700 and 210, showing the measurements of the building. Also notice.
Leon, what do you think? That's. Can you imagine if this proposal, if this goes through, this will be beautiful, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be?
This is totally going to change this town.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, and that ends this map here.
Okay, Barry. This one here is the Cranberry Mall. This is a totally different than the Carousel Mall, correct?
Yes, this is totally different than the Carousel Mall, and you're going to see total differences between the 2 malls. This is a specialty mall. It has small stores in it, and it's specialized stores.
But this isn't where the fire is. This is going to be down at the north end, correct?
It is on the north end of the boardwalk.
Okay.
Notice the difference from the original design of Ocean Terrace to the new design of Ocean Terrace. Also notice that there is handicap centers in the mall design. Also missing in the design, which will be in the design, are ramps coming down from the boardwalk into the main walkway.
Well, this is good.
Okay,
Yeah,
notice
this
the
is really
streets
nice.
again, where it takes the place of, it goes
From Sampson to Sheridan.
Sheridan, yes. And it goes 1,460 feet long. Okay, depending which model they design on, the footage will be different.
So the boardwalk is right here, right? This is
Yeah,
the boardwalk, just so
well,
everybody can see?
Yeah, this is the boardwalk down here.
Okay.
Okay, this is the beach.
So this would be all the beach right here?
Right there.
Okay.
All right. Also, notice this design comes into two designs. The design you're looking at right now is the 30-store design, but there is another design, which is the 42 design, which has the stores in a different position than what you're seeing here now.
Now, Barry, this here is this also a proposal,
It
correct?
is now a proposal, and it looks like more likely it is going to go through.
Oh, really? So this is more,
It's
almost
becoming
done?
more and more, yes, done.
Passed? Okay. Not done in the building wise, but I mean, it's done as far as like, getting it, passed through the town and through everything else.
The town has been encouraging this in order to get the north end going again, because the north end has been stalling.
It was destroyed by Sandy.
Yeah, and they want to encourage it and bring the families back again, and this is one of their things. That also notice the additional parking is 109 additional parking spaces that will be added into the mall area, making it one of the main attractions.
Wow.
Okay,
Leon?
that's it about that.
What do you think of that, Leon?
We've been needing that parking for years, Leon.
I know. No, I know. I know. I got to tell. Well, the parking is not actually on this map yet, right, Leon? This is all the stores.
Barry.
I mean, not Barry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's more parking to come.
Yeah. Okay, Barry. This is map number 4. Map number 4. Now, go ahead. Explain this one. What is this one part of now?
All right, you notice now that we went to another little critter.
Yeah, another section of the town.
Yeah, this is now, you're looking at the new entertainment center. This is Oceanfront Entertainment Center. And I notice right above it is the CBS. So God forbid if somebody gets hurt or injured, they have the supplies right there to help them out in case that situation occurs. Also notice there is an unloading zone. The loading zone is located right here, right below the CVS parking lot.
Okay, so now this is the Cranberry Mall, right?
Cranberry Mall
right
is
here.
right here.
And
Now,
then this is Cranberry Mall. This would be parking.
yes, that is the new municipal parking lot. This has been proposed to go right near to the condominium, and that would be parking space for this building here and this building here.
Well, this here was what actually? Tell everybody what this actually is. Is this
At present time, it is a parking lot.
this? No, not at present time. But what's your proposal for this?
This proposal right now that you're looking at is an entertainment center that will have professional concerts, professional movies. It also has a professional stage.
Oh, a stage and everything. Okay.
Yeah, and it's all used for multi-purposes. It also has dressing rooms in it. It has a lunchroom.
Is this enclosed though, Barry?
It is all enclosed.
This will be enclosed, and
Right.
even the mall, the Cranberry Mall, will be also enclosed, right?
Right. And it also has a lobby where you can go and take a breather when it's intermission.
Oh, so like whenever you come off, so you're going to actually enter this from the boardwalk, correct?
Right. You come in from
You
the
come
boardwalk.
in from the boardwalk right here, because this is the boardwalk right there,
Right.
and then you enter in through there, and then there's the lobby.
And that's
type
where
of-
you get your tickets and everything else, and you go right into the lobby.
Wow, this
And-
is nice. This is good. That's even better than the mall.
You think?
Well, if the Stones would come and play there, the Rolling Stones, got it made.
I'd go.
Yeah, I know you would.
Also, notice unique with the design, which makes it so beautiful, is the flower beds that top it off with the design
The
of
diamond shape.
yeah, the diamond-shaped flower beds.
I'll
which
tell
are-
you something though, Barry, you know, with all this that's going on, we will need parking. This is gonna be, you might even have to make that a deck, parking deck, instead of just a lot. How many cars would that hold right there that's showing?
We don't know the count yet because there's still a lot of things to be discussed about this area, how they want to do the parking and everything else. But as it stands right now, it's going to be an open parking lot, and as soon as we find out for sure how open this is going to be, then we can determine how many parking spaces are going to be in that area. But right now, it is as a proposal to be a municipal parking lot, and that would help with the Cranberry Mall and with the entertainment
The
center.
entertainment center.
Yes.
That's great. That's, you know what? That's what the town needs. Really
Yeah.
does. Really. That would be really nice.
Okay, and that's that now.
Okay, have a cannoli. Want a cannoli?
I believe I'll take a rain check, Leo.
You want a rain check
But
instead?
I might sneak one of those future Dells off in my
Okay.
pocket, though.
Future Dells. Yeah, they're new. They're new on the menu, too. All right, let's get back to Barry over here. Hey, Barry, this is now the entertainment center, correct?
Yes, you're now looking
Oceanfront?
at the 2 points of view of the ocean front entertainment building center.
Okay. Now, so this is like the inside? This right here?
All right, yes. On the right, you're looking at the inside of the entertainment center, and on the left-hand side, you're looking on the outside. Notice now these are the large editions of it, all right, and they are to scale.
So these are the theater seats, like there's going to be theater seating right here,
Right.
and then here's the stage.
Right.
All right, and that's the lobby you were talking about.
Right. Now, the design you're looking at right now will seat 11,380 people.
More room than me. You're kidding.
No, this is designed for that.
We need a parking deck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe you could get the Stones to come to town with a place that big.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the Who.
Yeah.
The Who?
Okay, if you're looking at the design you're looking at right now, going right across here is 85 rows of seats in each of the sections.
Okay.
That tells you how many seats are in each of those rows. Okay. Also here you have your ticket booths, your concession stand, your 2 bathrooms for the men and the women. Also you have your men and women bathrooms in the back. You also have your dressing areas, you have your lunchroom, and you have your storage area for the stage. The stage itself is a very large stage, and it's a beautiful stage.
How about wrestling, Barry? Will they be able to do
Yeah,
this?
we can do wrestling on there. That's how big the stage is. It's big enough to have a wrestling match on there.
Really?
Yeah, that's how big she is. She's big. She's huge. Okay. Notice you
Now
look.
that you've got the loading zone on this side, so that's where.
Right. There is a loading zone, so they can load stuff into the stage. So they can't say there's no loading zone here. Yes,
Okay.
there is. There is.
Now there is a private entrance for like the celebrity stars, just in case they don't want to get noticed and everything.
Yeah, we have that set aside for them too, where they
Okay.
can get in and out. Also notice in all the designs that we have here, ladies and gentlemen, there is a back walkway that they can go behind the CVS. This is part of the plan, that they can go back into the boulevard if they want to go into the boulevard or whatever. So we're also giving business to the boulevard at the same time as with the boardwalk.
Okay. Very good. That's nice. That's going to be really, really nice. I hope this proposal goes through also. I got to tell you something, right, Leon? I mean, if this goes through, can you imagine this town's going to be beautiful? Barry, if this does go through, like, how long would it take to have this happen?
Well, right now, in the building phase, which we're talking about, we're talking approximately 2 to 4 years down the line for the completion date of this building because of her size and because of the engineer and architect work that has to be done in this design. It will take the time back.
2 to 3 years.
Right. We got to
Okay.
make sure that it's safely done and safely inspected and safely ready to handle the large crowds that is required in this building.
Okay.
It just can't go up as like some of the other things we have done here.
Of course not. All the safety, we want the safety to be on everybody's side.
I do, for one.
Sure. That's great, Barry. That's really, really nice.
Okay.
Now, do you have an overall look on the whole thing?
Yeah, we're going to go to the big map now. We're going to give you the overall picture.
Okay, that'll be nice. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. All right, Barry, so what do we got here? This is the overlook, huh?
Yes. What you're now looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is the overlook map of Seaside Heights, and we're now going to show you where everybody all is. Okay, let's go to Section A. This is where the new Carousel Mall will be located in this area, which would be right about here if you're looking at Section A. Okay, and notice right here, this is the promenade, BB, that puts you right into the park.
Here's Bippy's. We're right here, right on the corner.
Yes, that's where Bippy is, right on Porter Avenue. Also, we want to let you know that when the mall is put in, Carousel Mall, it will be 15 feet from the borderline of Porter Avenue. So this is where R and A are merging together, where we were talking about the merger.
Okay. So this is, so right over here is where this is going to be the Carousel Mall.
Yep, in Section A.
A and B?
No, just Section
A?
A. Just Section A.
Okay, Section A will be the Carousel Mall. And then this, over on this side, is the...
right, now you're looking at Cranberry here.
That's the Cranberry Mall?
Yes.
So this is the Boardwalk, just so everybody knows.
Right
this
up
right here is
right
the Boardwalk.
This is Boardwalk here, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we are looking at, and oh, we're happy to see this. Notice Cranberry Mall and the entertainment center are near each other. Also, the new municipal parking lot is right near there too. So you have your municipal parking lot, Cranberry Mall, and your entertainment center, which makes a nice setting. Also, notice that all the settings, when you go across the boardwalk, are all family-oriented. That's our goal for Seaside Heights, Seaside Park area, to keep everything in a family-oriented. Now we have another little critter down here, which is the new...
oh, that's the bus station you
yes,
were talking about.
This
okay.
was the bus station we were talking
now
about.
Now that's going to be good because that'll bring a lot of people in from up north, come down on the bus if they use the bus or whatever like that. If they take the train in and then bring the bus to the train to the bus stop, that would be excellent. And then they just come right in and you could actually walk from there, from Bay Boulevard to the Boardwalk. It's not really that long of a walk, right, Barry?
No, it's a short walk. It's not as long as everybody thinks it is. It's one of the shortest walks. You're going to enjoy walking from the bus station into the sections. And the way it's located, you'll be able to get to all the sections of the boardwalk with no problem.
Okay.
And we want to show you this so you understand. And then there's the letters again, as you see, breaking up the boardwalk and showing where everybody is and where everybody's being placed. You're also seeing all the roads, so you can see where everybody's located on the road. So when you're asking somebody for help, which everybody does every year, you know where that place is at that particular road or location. And remember those roads when you're going for those locations. When you're asking for help, please. If you need to know what road and what location they're at, or else we can't help you. Or if you remember your sections of the boardwalk and you're looking for a certain item and you know it from the directory, which we do have a directory, ask that letter in from the directory and we can help you what section of the boardwalk you are in. Ask the directory number and also ask the other information that's with the directory, and that will tell us where you're located on the boardwalk and we can get you in the right location. And that's the large map.
That's very good. This is good. The way 35 is going to come down and then come right through, and then that's where it goes into, come off of 37, and then you go up and around into Seaside Park. It's going to be really good. That's whenever all the construction is done too, probably off of 35.
Right.
That's a headache right now too.
Right. We want the public to understand that construction is still continuing on 35, and hopefully with the wing and the prayers, it should be completed by 2016.
What?
The Route 35.
No, but they're going to stop construction from what I hear from temporarily, and then they restart it again in September after Labor Day. We just got to let everybody know about that so we don't have another polar bear plunge situation.
Total gridlock for that.
Total gridlock.
Yeah, that's one thing we want to avoid.
I know. All right, Barry, you know what? And I think you got a lot of the answers are right in here too, huh?
Yes, the inside block is all the facts and figures about everything we've been explaining up here is all inside that box.
Yep. And I also want to mention that Barry did make up these pamphlets like this about the new Carousel Mall, and you could get these proposals in here at Bippy's too. He made a couple extra copies that are very informative, that everybody has been coming in and taking a look and see the new floor plan for the Carousel Mall. It's a proposal. All right, Barry, that's great. Thank you very much. That's nice. Oh, wow, Barry. You know, I'll tell you something. That is really interesting. Leon, what'd you think about that?
I've been wanting to hear about this. I've been wanting to hear about this for a long time. You know, there's a lot of rumors and things going around, and I want to hear it straight from this man with the plan.
Yeah. Well, he's got the plan, and we just saw it. I mean, I'll tell you something. If that goes, Barry, if everything goes good with your proposal, I'm going to tell you something. That's going to be excellent. Everybody and their brother will be wanting to come down to Seaside. All right, we're gonna play a little game here. We got something new that we're playing here on Bippy's Corner. It's called, is it fact or is it fake? All right? And I'm gonna ask these guys, Barry, Leon, you guys, I'm gonna ask the questions and you're gonna do the answers. You're gonna show up to the audience whether it's gonna be fact or if it's fake. All right? All right, here's the first question. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear it yet.
Yeah!
All right. All right. The missing aircraft. Fact or fake? What do you got there, Leon?
I got fake.
Fake?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think it's fact? Okay. Why? Why? Why do you think it's a fact?
Because all the items still haven't been traced.
In the microphone, Barry.
All the items still haven't been found and traced and factual yet.
Oh, and then what about you, Leon?
I think it's fake because it's in the media and most of the stuff they have is fake.
Okay, everybody has the right to their own opinion.
That escalated quickly.
All right, there goes. You ready for the next one? Bigfoot.
Go!
All right, we only got 10 minutes. What do you got up there, Leon?
Fact.
Barry?
Hasn't been proven fake.
Okay, wow, we got two different answers. Now, Barry, you think it's fake because it hasn't been proven yet? Nobody has seen it? Okay. You've seen him before, Leon?
Well, you know, they have a show on TV, Monsters in Appalachia.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm from Appalachia, and I've seen everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what have you seen Bigfoot though, Leon?
I've seen Bigfoot, I've seen the Yeti, I've seen Sasquatch, I've seen all those guys.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you went into the Ozzy Osbourne concert. All right, now the next one, aliens. What do you got up there, Leon? Let's see.
I have fact.
That's a fact. I agree with you with that one. You're gonna go with fact
I'm
too?
saying yeah, facts.
Now, why is that, Barry?
We're not the only ones around in the universe.
You don't think so?
No, there's other beings that are more superior than we are.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But I mean, is that that's a fact? You know that as a fact?
Yes, sir. We're just part of the beings that, like a grain in the sand in the universe, just growing up.
Really? So that means that, like, eventually we'll become an alien? No. Yeah?
I figure within 200 years from now, we'll be traveling space just like the aliens are.
Very, very, very interesting. How about you, Leon?
Oh, I think it's a fact because I think the aliens built all your pyramids and stuff down in South America they can't explain. Yeah, it had to be aliens.
Yeah, South America. Yeah. But how come we never, like, we've never landed there yet? I mean, is it that far away where we can't reach them yet? Like, we haven't, I mean, there's nothing on Mars that's been proven.
Could I add something to this?
Sure, go right ahead. Put the microphone to your mouth.
It's a known fact that Voyager 1 is the furthest we've ever gone in space. And all we know is we left the solar system. We didn't go far enough to hit any habitable planet. So someday we may hear from an alien that found Voyager 1. Just like in the Star Trek movie.
Oh, you mean that? So we never found we don't know where Voyager 1 is yet.
We know it left the solar system, and
Was anybody on there?
no,
It's a satellite,
It was
Mike.
an unmanned spacecraft. They put a gold record on it, and it included things like Chuck Berry tune and most of the languages of Earth.
Does the audience know anything about this?
Complex mathematical equations that a superior mind would be able to solve.
Yeah, what you're saying is true. Voyager 1 did go past the universe, and what you're saying, yeah, there is knowledge on the disk. Yeah, there is knowledge on the disk saying what is going on the Earth, and whoever gets it, they're hoping they retrieve it and answer back to us.
Almost like a like time in a bottle type thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You know what? I learned something tonight. I didn't know. I never knew that. What year was it launched? Do you know?
I believe it was launched back in the late 70s.
Late 70s? Yeah, that was after the Apollos.
Yeah.
It was after Apollos. Okay, so we got that one. Flying elephants. Fact. Yeah, you don't think that's a fact?
I know for sure that's a fact, and I can prove it, and you should know this yourself because you sent me a postcard with a flying elephant on it.
He's talking about Dumbo. All right. What do you think? Okay, it's fake. All right, Barry. Let's see. Cranberry Mall?
How come Barry thinks it's fake?
Barry, how come you think it's fake? Yeah, Leon wants to know. That's a good. You know what? Leon wants to know. How come you think it's fake, Barry?
Because it's not real.
And
It's not real.
it's not real. Dumbo's not real.
That's a mechanical machine.
The aliens are.
But aliens are real.
Yes, sir.
Could I add something in here?
Sure.
See, it
Don't
actually,
bang heads, though. Don't bang.
actually, Barry's answer is partially correct. There is a mechanical machine that looks like a flying elephant, but it was modeled after an elephant that Walt Disney found in Africa.
Something else I never knew. Walt Disney found that in Africa? The model?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
It was an African elephant, not an Indian elephant, and that is the big difference. The elephants in India can't fly.
Okay. Okay. All right, here's the next question. Let's get off of that one. Cranberry Mall. That's a fact. Okay. What do you think? You think it's a fact too, Leon?
I know it's a fact, and I'm sure Barry's going to prove it to us because I've seen the plans for it, so I know it's a fact.
Barry?
Yeah. Facts because of all the facts and all the proposals, yes.
Okay. All right, well, I saw those proposals too, so I guess it is a fact. Hopefully that fact comes true. All right, Area 51. That's another fact, okay.
Yeah,
You seen that too, you were there.
I drove through Area 51 back in 1981 on my way to Las Vegas. I had a friend who had served at Nellis Air Force Base north of Vegas. And he said, let's go into Vegas from the north. And we went up through the mountains and came down. And he said, oh, you'll be able to see all the lights. And we saw a lot of lights too, you know.
And that was from Area 51?
No, that was from Las Vegas.
Oh.
It wasn't until several years later that I found out that I was actually in Area 51.
You're kidding me.
And I happened to see it on television. And I said, oh my God, that's the same road I was on. And there's all those aliens and soldiers out there and stuff.
Wow. Barry, what do you think of that?
Well, let me say, true, it is fact because most of the top secret information is done in Area 51, and that's why everybody doesn't find out what's going on in the United States. And even at this moment, there are top secret things going on in the United States right now in Area 51.
Ditto.
Okay. All right, next question. Ready?
Yeah.
Got your papers in order? Okay. Barry Dukas. Is that a fact or a fiction? Okay.
I got that.
That's a fact. Yeah, I believe that's a fact too.
I will say that's a fact because he's sitting right next to me. Nobody can deny that.
Yeah. Hey Leon, guess what? He's sitting next to me too. All right. Well, that was good. That was. What'd you think of our new segment there?
I thought it was fun.
Oh, you guys made it really exciting too.
I absolutely love it. Whoever said the second. Pretty big pieces of confetti, aren't they?
All right. Well, listen, I want to thank you both for coming here tonight, and we had a great time on Bippy's Corner. And Barry, I want to really, really thank you for that presentation and the proposal. Hopefully, if that all goes through, that's going to be great for us and for the town. You know that, right, Leon? Don't you think so?
I really do think so. I think after hearing the proposal that it made a lot of sense.
It really does. It really does, especially the bus depot. Whenever the bus stop, I think they're calling it the bus depot.
The bus station.
The bus station, okay, it's the same thing. But I mean, especially the bus station and getting the people coming in, especially the parking decks. That might be a good thing. We need the parking too. And, to make everything for this town, after all that we've been through, I'll tell you, I'm voting for it. I really am. And I want to thank you both for coming on to the show. Especially Leon, I know you're always with me anyway. But Barry, to making a special arrangement for coming here tonight and giving us that proposal, I want to thank. And also, I do want to thank Mike from Mike Ski from you know who you are, with Coca-Cola. He's done a really, really, really good job with all that he's done for us here at Bippy's. and I switched to Coke, as like I said for a couple on the last show. But I mean, everything from the pit, anything that I need, he's right there and he gets it for me. He did my menu boards, he got me new menu boards, he's got me everything that I asked for. He really came through. I got the new fountain, and I know Mike helps out on the town too. I mean, you could speak for that though, Barry.
Okay, I want to thank Mike on behalf of Seaside Heights and Seaside Park, who has been doing a great job in helping all the businesses in the area.
Very aggressive, isn't he?
Yes, very, very aggressive. And we have to give the man credit because he's been helping us with Sandy. He's been helping us through the fire situation. And he's been really helping the businesses in the communities here. And not only here in Seaside Heights and Seaside Park, also along the island areas. He's been doing a fabulous job. And we have to thank Coca-Cola for the work they've been doing.
Yes.
And helping the businesses get going again.
Wednesday fireworks. You got to remember, during the summer, Wednesday fireworks.
Yes, they are sponsored by Coca-Cola. The fireworks are held every Wednesday night. If it does rain, they have a rain date, and they will be on usually a Friday night.
Anchovies to the max. Why are you looking at me like that for?
Yeah,
Leon?
one thing I wanted to mention before we do close.
Uh-huh.
Since Leo mentioned the menu coming up before Labor Day, come in and get your Bippy's PA, which is a square pizza.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have what he's talking about is we've got a lot of new things coming to the Bippy's menu for Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna start it. We're gonna kick them all off for Memorial Day weekend. We got the Bippy's PA, the Bippy's Manhattan. That's gonna be coming. We're gonna talk more about it on the next show. We got quite a few things coming. Quite a few with the new menu. It's gonna be really good.
I really think it is because I've tried all these new meals.
Yeah. Actually, Leon's he's our guinea pig when it comes to that.
Yeah, it is. Well, it works out like this, Leo. I'm a guinea and I'm a pig, so.
No, I wouldn't say that. Come on, Leon. That's not nice.
I want to also say something that Leo's been working on, and it's coming soon, is the Bippy's Manhattan, and we want to introduce that. It is coming soon. It will be on Memorial Weekend. They will be starting to make the Bippy Manhattan. It's new on the menu, and we hope you enjoy it.
It's some Fujadels. We got the Fujadels. Have yourself a Fujadel. Would you like a Fujadel? Not yet. Oh. And then,
There's one more thing we want to say before we close. We want to thank all the people who helped out with Sandy and also with the fire to get everything going again. And we thank them from the bottom of our heart for all the work they did.
in the flood, too. I mean, whenever with Sandy and the fire. And also, I promised I have a customer here. He's a very good customer of ours, and he does a lot of help. Ron, you know who you are. He does a lot of help with the spading and neutering the cats in the town of Seaside and Seaside Heights and Seaside Park. He does a good job at that, so I want to give a thank you out to him too, because I know he watches the show also. So, thank you very much for coming again. And I want to close the show with, you know what? We got a good dance going. Here it comes. And Barry's going to be on the floor. He's going to be tearing up the rug.